right, we're in.
All right, looks like we're gonna have Matt Woods bringing in the disc right away. Goes to Dutch, right back to Woods. And now we're gonna have Johnny with an under.
Football
It's contested by Max there. With Julie on the sideline now. Looks like she's gonna look to reset to Woods. Ooh, no, does look him off, throws the debris, nice throw. She's looking for a reset now.
If Woods made one coherent cut for all these moves, it'd be very helpful to his team.
They're a little bit too early.
Yeah. And just wrong. Like they're against the grain.
Max with a nice D there. Looks like John. Oh wow.
Max brings it in.
That's in yours right there. Max goes ham right away. Take him up 1-0.
Pretty good pull. Middle of the field, middle depth. Brought in by Dutch with Woods. Woods should look to gain a couple more yards there. Over to Dutch four side. He goes four side to Bree. The guy goes four side. Snags a great catch.
Very good catch.
Hit the wire or a pick was called? I think a pick. It's a really nice catch.
I think it's interesting that every team seems to just run a traditional host act with two handlers.
Yeah, I think it actually hurts.
I mean, they don't use the space anywhere, and they're one handler short.
Yeah. Woods throws a turnover. Yep. It's a little too hot.
Not a bad idea, but just coming out of his hand a little too hard.
That's one if he can curl it back to the break side. That's a score.
Yeah,
probably meant to. I mean, he came out pretty flat and just tailed a little bit, but
sometimes you don't want to be too inside out. You know, it's a hard throw to make, that inside out throw, but sometimes you just want to throw a little edge on it.
This Megalodons team is pretty interesting. All of their women handle.
Oh wow, I didn't notice that.
Abby, is that Sarah?
Oh, that's a Callahan. Julia with a nice easy Callahan.
Big pull. Hits the Raptors.
Hits the Raptors.
That's the correct
Toronto
term.
Raptors.
I got Andrea Bargnani.
Hey, watch not having stuff on your feet here. People have gotten staph infections before. Seriously.
I won't say what I said the first time.
What? Oh, yeah. Or you could just put a toe in your butthole.
So what I was saying is a lot of these, actually all the women from Pink work in the handle set at least some of the time, which is pretty peculiar. But
yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a team in Winter League history that does that. Or at
least got Joe Mama working in the handle set. Really exciting player. Personally, one of my favorite teammates that I've ever played Ultimate with. Big fan. Turnover. Ethan digs it. Never mind. I think it was down, but
I think it was down too.
I think it bounced, but I'm not sure.
And he just rips that up to
Abby. That's a sick throw.
Nice grab.
That's an exciting
really
play.
good concentration from Abby.
It's really nice when you get a score out of a turnover like that.
Yeah.
Get owned, Ethan.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's Courtney. Pulls up, received by Marty on the fourth side.
Courtney.
Over to John. Oh, you know.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? I got you.
Brian gets to this fourth side, looking for a cut. Throws a blade. Can't beat Doug. Joe with some aggressive defense. It's good. You're about to see Stefan cross the camera. He's making his triumphant return. Funny thing, I farted. They ran right through my wake. Trap.
All right, Mama looking here.
Joe, fourth side to Steven. Steven's a Case kid. I don't know what year he is. I think he's fairly young.
Ooh, that's a good D.
That was, but it should have been caught by whoever that was. I think Matt Poole or Tommy Poole.
Tommy Poole, depending on who.
Some people know him as Tommy. But he probably should just made that catch. You never leave it for something you can't see. If you're running down the disc and you can see the other guy on your team has a good route on it, then you let it go. But if you have your back to him, just catch it.
Yeah. Murata here. He needs to look for a dump.
Fourth side. Goes over to Marty. Marty wasted a step awkwardly there. Courtney throws a blade to the break side. You got John and Brian. Score.
I am.
Good, thank you, Bob.
And that's out of bounds. Do you think anyone else would use the strategy that we use, just pulling it out every time?
Timmy has. That's where I learned that. Makes sense. Hey, if you're low on either women or men or just players in general.
Yeah.
Brick it
out the back. Don't run down.
Don't run down.
Also for this Pink team, Naveed also handles with the women.
Yeah, I mean they definitely have a couple men that are in the set. but it's strange that sometimes they run. It's not strange. It's kind of cool.
Unique.
Yeah, that they're running with.
There's Ashley. Ooh,
multiple
nice throw
women
under.
handle set. Nice.
That's a
Good
great
use of
space.
by Max and Ethan both. John's doing a good job of
that's
defending on the
Sparky,
foresight, but now he gave up the shredder. Andrew mixed it. Great play. I probably blocked that entire thing. I'm sorry.
Did he touch? Did Andrew?
Yes,
touch that?
Andrew definitely touched that.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a great play.
I didn't get over there in time.
I was like, who is this guy in the green shorts?
I think it's Michael Scratt.
Wait, who's that?
Who's in the green shorts? Where?
Yeah, is that one of the kids?
Oh, yeah.
I think
I
Michael
never realized
Stratton's a little bit
he didn't graduate yet.
Right.
He didn't graduate yet.
I don't know.
But, so with this,
All right, we got Woods with the disc here, and he's gonna throw it under.
Sparky, I just saw somebody take off deep, and I'm like, man, that guy's fast, and then it was Sparky.
Wow!
Hey, Courtney.
That is maybe
That's a dig, and then your trips, John!
the best catch
That
I've
is-
ever seen Tess make.
Some people are saying 2014 is the year of the shoestring tackle, and Ethan just showed that.
That was a huge grab from Tess.
That was a test. That was
That was
Courtney.
Tess though, so that's okay though.
Was that Courtney? That was Tess?
That was
Tess.
Wow, Tess. I apologize. Courtney, you can piss off.
Andrew
Whoa.
thought one.
Yeah, Andrew's great.
Flat there, that's a drop. So now Woods is going to have a very short field to go here. They've got to convert here. You always have to convert when you're this close.
I'm thinking Woods is going to look for
High
just a
release
break
to
side,
Sparky.
high release to Sparky.
Wow,
low release, great break.
but still the same.
Yep,
Nice
effective.
throw. Very good throw.
Great job by Matt.
That she's peachy.
That's kind of weird, but funny. Very weird. Another brick bowl.
That terrible hat on too.
know
We
you
should
have it.
make mention that Bob is wearing a much more acceptable hat. I'm not saying it's a
still
real good hat, but
Hey,
it's
guess
better.
what? Fuck yourself. I love it. So that's all that matters.
No, this hat's much better. Ashley looking
double
force side
cut under.
to Max. Max looking at Tommy Poole. Puts
Tommy
it up to
Poole.
Tommy Poole. Woods is there. Whips. Tommy Poole.
Big play from Tommy Poole.
Those are on offense.
So,
Ashley with a nice pull.
that is a very good pull.
Nice bend to it. Coming down, not going to be caught.
Yeah.
That's very helpful. Max with great coverage. As
Ooh, nice grab by
as
Dutch.
did Poole. Poole with good coverage. Matt's
Oh,
defense
that's
has been great. I was just about to comment on how last week he played some really good handler defense.
Oh,
Did
baby.
he get it?
Boxed him out.
Wow, that's a great play.
Tommy Poole
And
going ham.
Tommy Poole going crazy in here. I think I blocked that with my back. Poole made a really good catch there. Laser. Maybe a brick.
No, it's going to get caught.
I like that. Pushing the, well, yeah, still wasn't bad. But he pushed it.
Oh, I would have
break
liked them to see it take a shot at Brian Ford, man. He
Underrated,
just
man.
grinds.
Yeah, underrated.
That dude is open all the time. His cuts aren't always perfect, but he's just open.
But look at what he just did there. So he cut under, was open, didn't get it, and rather than sulk in the force side lane, just immediately decides, hey, I'm going to run over to the break side and create space again. Granted, turnover, nothing
Yeah.
good comes from it. That's the stuff that you miss. But that's a really good job of cutting by Brian. Got Ethan
I'm
Poach.
very surprised
Joe Mama with a
hasn't-
lefty,
that was-
high-release break.
That was a sick throw. I'm surprised Mama hasn't opened it up a little bit. You know, he is
On his
usually a
sacks?
guy who will throw the disc deep a little bit.
I don't know. I think
Maybe
he's-
knowing he's a pickup is why, but I would like to see him. That white, pink, could really use that. They need somebody who can boost the disc, you know, to Yord, to Max.
Yeah, I think what hurts there is that Yord wasn't downfield.
I agree.
I've come to notice that Aiden does very well on.
With terrible pants, yeah, I agree.
His pants are horrendous, but
They're his girlfriends. She's about 35. There's a 10-year difference between them.
I thought it was a 40-year difference.
Could be.
Might be. It's not. It's not even close. I don't know. It's not even 10 years. But
Marty made a pretty good cut. Good coverage, though.
yeah, Woods just cut left.
That's gonna be
Left
a
a couple
score.
things to be desired, but
Oh.
Yord goes up and hurts himself. I don't know.
It moved to
That's
the
an
back.
awesome pull.
Moved to the back of his
Dude,
leg.
that was a great pull.
He pulled it.
Andrew just dropped a dime in the back of the end zone. I think that's going to be a frontline brick.
Who
Great
picked that
pull.
up? Abby?
Yeah, Abby's got the win. Whatever you guys want to do. Go in front of the camera. We don't care. Danny, I don't know who you're kidding. You didn't have to duck.
Oh. Naveed with a drop. He had Dutch deep, too. No, I mean Joe deep. Sorry. Dutch was covering him.
Joe Mama.
Shut up.
Joe Mama.
Now you got Dutch to the disc.
Throw a
inside,
hammer.
inside.
Oh, swilly lefty.
John
is
makes up
just
the space, though.
Too fast. Too fast, John Murata.
Ryan Fort.
Just
Oh!
Naveed, get out of my way. Pushes him to the
Yeah,
ground.
pushes him to the ground. Naveed
Drops
did a
the
good
disc.
job, though,
Yeah.
getting into position there, forcing
And that
him.
wasn't his man, correct? That was a poach.
No, that was a poach.
Yeah, that's a really good play by Naveed. Just adds some to it. Hey, folks, for the next game, we have the annual jack-off.
One of the favorite things. One of my favorite things.
Yeah. I love the jack-off. A great,
You right?
it's a great thing.
I like how dominant Becca is on the disc. She's always determined to pick up the disc.
Wow. I was talking to her between games, and I said, like, it's just so exciting to see a girl throw that way. Like, she just picks the disc up, and hey, I'm gonna sling
She
a hammer.
wants it, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm gonna sling a hammer. I don't care. It's really exciting.
Aiden having trouble getting it off.
Arguably, Becca has the best pedigree of any of the women in this league. Oh, another dope hammer!
Got to get deeper.
But
on
if
that.
you
Bad read,
if you
bad
know
read.
anything about Aiden, it's that he's not going to catch a hammer.
Maybe if those were contacts instead of glasses.
But yeah, Becca has, I believe, played at least one college nationals with Oberlin. So,
Wow.
really good player, and looks like she's probably a pretty big component of that team. I know Kayla Emmerich for a while was one of their best players, and she's now playing Heist. Pretty big deal. Dutch takes the easy one to Brian. Brian travels to get away from the sideline, and then travels again for just
Twice.
fun.
Joe, Aiden's got to make a play.
Joe's got the disc. We got a bunch of people on the ground. Becca drops it. That's the curse. The
costly.
commentator's curse right there. Courtney to John.
John's been catching a lot of unders. Ooh, nice little scoop there. Oh, they're going to feed John there.
It's a good throw.
Joe's just too far away. John's going to catch that. It's not like it's Brent Potts guarding him.
Yeah.
All right, we got a tight game here. 1 point difference, 8 minutes left till half. Abby's going to let that.
the finest of margins.
Very close, about a foot.
Yeah,
very
foot
close.
and a half out. So here you go. You got Ashley and Abby. You got AG's handling here.
Man, I really like Pink's matchups downfield.
I do too.
I mean, I think Yord can definitely take advantage here, and Woods is going to poach a lot on Tommy Poole.
Breaks. Ooh, he opened up a breakside huck to Poole that he didn't take, but that's fine. He was working it. What's up, Tim? I'm sorry? I don't know what's left over and what happened.
All right, and that pull is going to go out of bounds.
Nope.
Ooh, no, it stays in. My bad.
A little late double turn. 3 back to Woods. Sparky's going. Julia with a great cut. Oh, that'd have been.
I think that would have got D'd.
Probably.
Tommy would have sniffed that out.
People might have hit each other too, which is always
Ooh,
fun.
nice catch there.
Brian with a nice grab.
Whoa! Wow.
Peculiar break throw. right?
Amazing catch by Bree. So much
Sparky
that's
to
just
Brian.
space.
Mama with the
Ooh.
D. Reels it in. We didn't see it probably because of people on the sideline, but
That's the score
Joe
for
D'd
Orange.
it bobbled onto Brian, I believe.
Yeah,
his name
Brian.
was, onto his chest. He fumbled it and then regained control on the sideline for the score.
All right, we got Woods with a pull here. Looks like it's going to be Ashley. They're again going with that double woman handler set. I like that a lot. It's different. It opens up a lot of space downfield for your men to. Oh, just clips the rafter up there. So now we're going to have Woods picking up the disc. I think here's where we're going to see Woods take a shot really quick. Just first throw. Ooh, maybe, I guess not. He's learned to holster a little bit. It looks like they're forcing backhand now. Oh, Andrew is not able to catch that. So Ashley's going to get another shot at it. And they're going to force to the wall. And we got Poole with the disc now. Looks break side. Still looking break side. Now it comes back to the fore side. Oh, not able to connect on the give and go. Big mark from Poole. And there is Woods Pumping it up to Julia. Can Aiden find it? He can't, but it's a turn anyway. Aiden just buried his head and tried to catch it, but couldn't find it, and Julia just could not find her legs on that one. She had a read on the disc, but couldn't make up the distance. So Ashley will get a third chance at it here. And she's going to take the easy under. And he's got Aiden deep, but looks it off. Got Sarah on the dump. Sarah looking for side. Not finding much. The cuts are not great. And there's Poole. It does catch it. Very close to the side. A great throw to Aiden. And he catches it. A huge bid. That's a sick throw, sick grab.
So low.
All right, we still got a close game. There's about a minute and a half left in the half. Just go. All right, so we've got Dutch with the disc here and a nice break around to Bree. And that's going to go over to Julia. Ooh, Julia wanted Dutch right away. He was not expecting no. Over to Andrew, nice little grab. He's looking for Bree, but can't find the space. Gives it over to Marty. Marty looking for Zagai. Oh, just behind him. Zagai can't grab it. All right, it's a chance for Pink to get a break here just before half. We got just under a minute now. And a nice little break throw to Max, but he drops it. Wow. They had the short field, not able to score. So we're going to have Marty picking up the disc. We've got Dutch on the strike, but good coverage. He rips it anyway. That's fading to the break side. Great team defense, but Dutch is just a better reader than that, and that's a score. All right, we've got, again, double women hammer set. Love it. Back with the disc in the middle here. Nice break over to Jord. Jord's looking deep, and he does put it out there. I think that's to Steve, and there's a lot of defenders, though. Matt Woods is very fast on that D there with the poach. Able to easily find that. So they're going to stick with their host stack here. We're going to have John Murata on the first cut. He's going to take a under. But they're going to look for Tess. Now Tess is looking break. Nice break throw over to John. John feeds to Woods. Woods brings it back over the fore side, rips it. And Marty, all by himself, is able to catch it. It's a really good
Almost
pull.
about to drop it. Oh, he catches it. That's good.
Ooh.
Almost dropped it there by throwing a turnover to Ethan. Jord has to get out of the set.
Oh, Naveed.
Doug.
And that's another one that hit the
borderline.
ground.
That's probably not.
He's not borderline, it's down.
Yeah. I thought you were all tatted up with that the Under Armour. Like full neck tattoo and everything.
Got some ink.
Dutch to Sparky. Sparky to Woods. Dutch is booking it. Great throw by Matt.
It might be a little long.
Left hand. Big deal to catch with his left hand. Because he was able to jump off his right, which is the further foot back, and
Puts him up three.
Kept him in bounds. And he shows him up by throwing a pull out the back of the end zone.
See, the thing about the pickups is, I think Pink would have been better picking up Sparky, and Orange would have been better off picking up Joe. As the players they were replacing, they more similarly would play as.
Yep.
Daniel, downfield cutter, which is what Sparky plays. And then Joe Mama replacing.
That's what I tried to do. They didn't want to listen.
Pink is really hurting for
One more really good guy.
just one man who's going to go downfield.
Oh, John just anticipated that undercut because it was Aiden. Great job. Goes around.
Nice
Abby.
throw.
Abby inside break to Ethan with
great
another good
throw.
throw.
Someone's got to go deep. Oh, wow, that's a
Spaces
lot
it
of
to Tommy.
space.
To Tommy Poole.
Oh.
Ethan looks embarrassed.
That was just too far. A little more air, and that's good.
Bree, tap it live right here and throw a no-look huck.
Oh yeah.
Tap it.
I can
Do it.
All right, we got Bree bringing in the disc.
She could have done it.
Bree's hair is really long.
Very long. What's she doing? What's she doing with that?
I don't know. She's just growing it out. I
Growing
guess.
out that hair.
Maybe she's gonna donate it.
Donate it.
Hairs
First.
for tots or whatever it is.
I think that's Toys for Tots in here, but
I mean, clearly.
I never understood the premise of that. So you give toys and you get like tater tots.
Tater tots back. I don't know.
Okay.
That's
That's cool.
a really good rip, but it looks like it was out the back.
Somebody tried to convince me once that it was just like you give toys to kids. That just doesn't make sense.
Why would
Like,
you call
I mean,
them
not kid, hair. I meant toys. Toys to kids. Why would you give toys to kids? No, you give toys
Why
to
would you
get
call them a tot?
tots. You know,
A
tater.
tot is a potato.
Yeah, that
is
just makes
bad.
literally no sense.
Why wouldn't you call it toys for kids?
Yeah,
That just makes more sense.
it's stupid.
Whatever.
Yeah, so that guy's an idiot though. He didn't know him.
Yeah. Yord with a nice break side, but does not get looked.
That's
And that's an easy D for Sparky. And Andrew picking up the disc again, drops over to John. John Murata just being the cool, chilly handler that he is.
the cool, chilly man he is. Gonna throw
He's
some.
got-
Oh,
wow.
the rock break! This is gonna be a point because, damn it, I just wanted it to happen, guys. I wanted it. Becca, throw me a hammer.
And there's a
Do it for your pal. She's gonna rip this. Yes! To Ethan. And Ethan's
and
down.
that is somebody falling down. Becca has 2 times in a row just held onto the disc too long. Had to throw something up, high percentage.
Yeah.
Yord is stalling.
Yeah, I mean it hurts to some degree, but at least that turnover is 40 yards away from the end zone line.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be nice to get the disc out of her hand a little earlier, whether it's a dump or somebody downfield who's maybe slightly covered. All right, Pink playing some pretty good defense here.
Oh,
Wow,
Bree.
great fake from Bree.
Bree had that break, but the poach by Marty actually stopped it. And that was a really good job by Bree to hold it back because it was going to get swatted. Over to Port.
All right. Oh, that's a
Bree
strike.
with a great strike cut.
Yep. Abby was caught
You
snoozing.
got Murata going hard. I like what Abby's doing here, taking a step off, decreasing angles. Goes around to Andrew.
There it is,
Score.
finally. Nice and calm.
Pulls up. Naveed. Naveed to Sarah. Sarah to Ethan. Max doing some dirty work like always.
I think Max needs to be way more aggressive.
To Joe.
He doesn't have another.
Ethan. No, if anyone needs to be aggressive right here, it's Ethan going deep.
Yeah, but he's got
Oh,
woods
look
on
at
him.
you! Sarah. Sarah force that to Joe. Around. Joe was so raw when he came to us a couple years ago, and now his game's just like polished. His decision making's there. It's really, really fun
Very,
to see.
very calm, chilly handler. Ooh, behind it, Max.
Yeah,
Can't catch
little
it.
too tight of a throw. Tight of a throw.
Yeah, I mean, but with Max with a guy on him, I think that's the matchup you want to be very aggressive.
Yeah.
Don't throw it at Woods if you don't have to. You know? There it
Ducks
is.
to Marty.
Throw over to Marty.
a
He's
good
got time.
throw.
He's got space. Can't get there though.
He's got to pull the trigger on a bit too, probably.
Agree.
There's a little hesitation on whether that disc was going or not. You know, one way or the other, Marty either has to be flying under to get the disc or going deep.
Making the decision.
Let that disc just go sailing over your head, but if you're going full speed enough, you just like dilly-dally in the only spot that's wide open on the field. Ashley
with
going
the
deep. Ethan puts a
Yord
nice
dropping
punch
a
on
dime.
it.
Let's
That
see
looks
if he
really nice.
He can get there. That's easy
Cool.
for Ashley.
Just a cool catch by Ashley.
Did that hit a rafter?
It hit something hard.
Wow.
We took a stand to throw a lot of bricked pulls on purpose because we only had 6 dudes,
Yeah,
so we didn't want to cover
cover
pulls, so we just threw ridiculous pulls every time. But beyond that,
Pulls though, like
yeah, I guess so.
cuts. Oh my.
In warm-ups before this game, Aiden had the funniest throw I've ever seen. He was trying to throw an upfield backhand huck. He just held on to it till like right here. It shot up and hit a rafter perpendicular to him with no yardage gain. It was
It was a
atrocious.
space pass. It was an outdoor space pass. It just, he's in dance.
Blade Aiden, stay on. Oh, that's deep. Okay.
Nice D.
Yeah. Big point for Pink here if they get it. Hold within 2.
Yeah, within 2 with 15 minutes left, that's plenty of time.
And she likes to talk about windows during games. And I think this 20-minute and the 10-minute are like where you need to take your swings and get your momentum going, or else you're going to be hurt.
All right, they're calling for it. Oh, wow.
Just a little bit shying away from getting hit there.
Yeah, he's got to catch that though.
Did you give him a cookie?
Oh, does Libby still have cupcakes?
That's Kumi.
Did I say Libby? Oh, I'm fucked.
No.
Yeah, one's Asian and one's white.
Told you you'd like it.
You know, Dutch has been a little less throw and go than I've seen him recently.
Great break by Courtney.
Woods really wanted to put that. You could tell.
Courtney has some.
holding it.
I was just about to say Courtney has some fun throws.
Hey, I gotta go.
Particularly the turnover throw. Leaving. You gonna get me a snack too? Hey-o. Amir's on a mission to get a snack. Jacob Lund's on a mission that some say is impossible to avoid the camera. 4 set to Max. Max with a nice fake. That was somewhat reminiscent of Matt Stegmeyer back in the day throwing some wild fakes. Sophia avoids the camera. And we have a turnover on, I think, just a drop catch by Sneeden. Yeah, I'm just everything. I'm giving the full experience, Alex. Cue with the hunchback duck. What is Pete doing? Look at this run. Oh, he's not doing it anymore. He's like heel running. Like really awkward. Brian Port with a less than stellar pull. Pulls to Tropic Thunder, which is a team sitting on the sideline. Brooks. Jones. Not Mike.
I told him to stay off the field, and I think he might have think I was serious. Because there were like 3 people running. I told him all 3 of them to.
Joe Mama's going to just not throw a turnover. Doing some work. Feed the big man. Take it to the house.
I score every other time. Sometimes you got to do that to get a score.
You're going to get that. That's like your.
All right, there's
your
just
signature.
over 10 minutes left. Pink is trailing by 3. They could really use a break here.
What's up?
We've got Marty. And he goes over to Julia. Julia over to Bree. Bree chills it out. Oh, Aiden's got to do that.
Marty with a nice grab.
Aiden's right there. I thought he sniffed that out the whole way.
That was Daddy B's that.
Yeah. John goes around to Julia. Julia should continue around. Force out to John. His arbor works. Throws a blade. Sparky can't reel it in.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah. But it didn't work. That was awesome. That play last week when Tony didn't know what to do with the disc. He just walked anywhere he wanted and threw it. Matt with a nice read. Just catch it. You're
Gotta catch it there.
Just catch it and get a throw off. Oh, look at this. He picks the disc up.
And
Like,
John is wide open. That would have been, I mean, he would have just hucked it to John. That would have been a score.
over to Bree. Bree to
Julia, and Julia's going to put that. Oh, wow.
That's a great throw.
Yep. John just rips that from him. Oh, wow. Naveed is very deep in his own end zone.
To Aiden.
Let's get over to Aiden.
Nate throws a shredder to Steve. Steve with a nice throw to Abby. Abby to Ethan.
Ooh,
with a
nice
stick.
grab.
He's going. Steven's going. Got a nice space pass right over his head.
That's a score.
Nails it. That's a big
Pink has
catch
made
for
some
him.
big bids down at that end of the field.
Woods, just catch the ball. It's not a big deal.
Come on, Marty, you got it.
That would have been the best thing ever.
It would have.
I would have felt so bad, but
I would have
I
laughed.
would have laughed really hard.
All right, Pink really
Dutch
really
grinding
needs
on
a
the
break
fourth
here.
side.
They need to get a D soon. There's not a lot of time left in this game, down as many as they are.
So guys going. Ethan you want if you're pink.
Oh, man.
Misread. Oh! Can't make the play. Woods reels it in. Amir claims that the game is now. It's a good thing you ate that whole cookie.
It was a fucking cupcake.
Cupcake. Oh, that's not going to help any. Sarah reels it in. Naveed. York's going. Naveed's throwing.
Left!
Not going to get there. Not going to get there.
Naveed with the MC punch. Punch himself in the face.
So if that whole cut was reversed, that throw would have been perfect. York created a very narrow throw lane, and it was exposed.
If that was just a little flatter, it would have been very good, but it wasn't, so. I
Marty
think,
Dutch, four-side.
I think
Dutch
this
wants to
game,
throw a hammer.
the orange team shows much more likely what they're going to be the rest of the season than they did in that first week. Very athletic. They're going to make turnovers, but they're going to make up for it.
Yeah, just with some raw athleticism and grit. Not even grit, just like speed.
Yeah.
They're going to be a little bit quicker than your team, most likely. Aiden, don't make a four-side cut and then slowly jog out of the way, like blocking the entire lane. It's not good. Joe Mama, outside the end zone by a yard. Looking around, dishes, takes off break side.
They need to get to the break side.
Maybe Mikkel Marmerstein. That's a good pull.
Yeah, really good. It's going to land nice and soft.
3 to Woods. No one wants to take that deep cut. No, let's not take a deep cut for a power cut.
Woods or power, yeah. Who would want to do that? Dutch, nice and chilly, throws a huge scoober all the way across the field. Rips it to Woods, and Woods catches that, no problem. All right, pull out of bounds. There is under a minute left, 4 points. Pink trails by. They're probably just going to look to huck the disc almost right away. Throw to Joe.
Joe with the space
to the end zone. Can't get there.
To Naveed. Naveed's really throwing his body around. I like it.
He does. For a guy who's had as many injuries as he has, that's crazy.
I like it. Recklessness is fun for everyone. Brian Ford going deep. Andrew waiting too long to throw that, but still, end product's not bad. Floats it to Bree.
Oh, can't get there.
Once again, just catch the disc, folks.
10 seconds remaining in the game about. See if they can get a score before the end of it. Help out their point diff a
8
little bit
seconds
here.
remaining. Joe Mama feeds left-handed to Naveed. Naveed back around to Joe. Joe floats a shredder.
And they do catch it.
The
to
point
end the
differential
game.
matters, folks.
11-14. The Woods Express / Inverted Love Part 2 wins.